Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this morning's special Common Council meeting. Roll call, please.
Fire.
Here.
Paschal.
Here.
Rosendich.
Yes.
Bargander.
Here.
Wagner.
Here.
Witzel.
Here.
Fisher.
Here.
Spiros.
Yeah.
Butke.
Here.
Henler.
Here.
Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item C, consideration of possible voluntary separation agreement with Chief Rick Ramza. Steve, do you want to take that?
Yeah, I'll just do a lead in here and let you know that we did discuss this issue somewhat. Am I hearing an echo?
Yes.
Are you guys hearing an echo from me? Okay, I'm not sure why I'm here. I'll just let you know that you have Kyle Gulia on standby if there's any questions.
Hang on, Steve, hang on 1 second. Let's see if we can. Steve, hang on. They're working on it right now.
I can come out there too if need be.
Better.
That's actually a little better.
Can you hear me better now?
Can you do, yeah, do a 5 count.
Okay.
Yeah, do it 5.
Okay. Thank you, because otherwise I can come out there if need be. I'm just in my office right now, but before you, I'll come out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle, while we're waiting on him, can you just do a 5 count so we can see if the echo is on yours as well? See if the echo is on yours as well.
Mayor, can you hear me echoing?
No, yours seems to be fine. Seems to be fine. No, mine is echoing in. No, mine is echoing in.
Thank you. I apologize for, that wasn't any of my fault.
Thank you. I apologize for, that wasn't any of my fault.
It's still echoing though. No?
It's still echoing though.
Is that for my computer still being on?
Is that for my...
If you put your hand on your head.
Because I didn't shut down.
I don't think, well, I don't think.
Are others echoing besides me?
It's a 2-second delay in here.
Should I just go ahead? Bad enough hearing me talk once. I'm not sure people want to hear me talk twice.
I'm not sure people want to hear me talk. Steve, you're coming through understandably to me and George.
Now Kyle is echoing as well.
Everything.
Kyle is echoing as well.
Everybody's echoing.
Perhaps everyone mutes their device except for the first person talking.
Trying again? Oh, we're off entirely. Go ahead. Okay. Well, you have before you a possible voluntary separation agreement with Chief Ramza. I think you know what we've been through ever since he stepped aside voluntarily, taking administrative leave back in August. This is a separation agreement that would resolve the issue. It would presumably bring to end the idea of having a hearing for the Fire and Police Commission next week. We have Kyle Gulia of Von Briesen on the line here to answer any questions remotely that you might have about the agreement or about anything related to it. And I think at that point, I would just defer to the body for discussion and to Kyle for any Q&A that is needed.
Kyle, go ahead and take it away.
So in front of you, you have an agreement. Under the terms of the agreement, Chief Gramza resigns effective today. Additionally, there is a letter that Chief Gramza submitted. It's very short and terse that indicates that upon approval of the agreement, his resignation is effective immediately. For the council's purposes, following your approval of the agreement, on behalf of Mr. Barg, a motion to withdraw the charges would be filed with the Fire and Police Commission to effectively initiate the ending of those proceedings and the ending of spending costs on those proceedings. That's where you're at with it. The terms of the agreement in and of itself are what have been reviewed with the council without really any meaningful deviations, I would say, from the prior discussions with you. Do any of the council members have any questions for me as to the terms of the agreement?
Any questions from the council regarding the terms of the agreement? It doesn't appear so, Kyle.
Thank you, Mayor.
I have nothing else either, unless there's any questions from the body.
All right, so with that then, is there a motion to approve a possible voluntary separation agreement with Chief Rick Gramza? Motion by Mr. Peschel. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Hendler. Any discussion? Mr. Bargender.
Thank you, Mayor. Back in December of 2020, this council, by unanimous vote, authorized City Administrator Steve Barg to file formal charges against Chief Gramza. Now, 3 months later, and only days before the PFC hearings were to begin, this same council is considering a voluntary separation and settlement agreement with Gramza. I believe, due to the serious nature of the charges, it is not in our best interest as a city to consider any type of settlement agreement before going through the hearing process. Furthermore, I do not support any type of settlement agreement that would include additional taxpayers' dollars. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything further from the council? Seeing nothing further then, roll call vote, please.
Fire,
Yeah.
Peschel,
Yes.
Rosendich,
No.
Bargander,
No.
Wagner, Witzel,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Spiros,
Yes.
Budke,
Yes.
Hendler.
Mr. Hendler? You're on mute, Mr. Hendler. Can you, okay. He signals yes. Thank you. That motion carries.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion carries. That motion carries 8-2. With that, is there a motion to adjourn? With that, is there a motion to adjourn?
Do we need a motion to withdraw the charges? Do we need a motion?
What?
Do we need a motion to withdraw the charges? Do we need a motion to withdraw the?
Yeah, I think you only took the one for the. Yeah, I think you only took the one for the. Withdrawal of the charges.
Okay, so, while Kyle was talking about this, and since it does fall in the discretion of the council, there would need to be a, decision by the council to withdraw the charges pending the resignation. So is there a motion by the council to have Steve Barg withdraw the charges from the PFC? Motion.
So moved.
Motion by Mrs. Spiros, second by Mr. Fisher. Any discussion? Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mayor. The only reservation I have about this is that I don't think the chief has had the opportunity to present his case on it. I think the only way he's got now is through the court system where there are still 2 charges pending, as I understand it. And, I just don't feel that we have let the system work the way it should, so that we are making a decision based on a ponderance of evidence on both sides. I think the thing that bothers me most is in all the years that I've done this, my instinct tells me, don't go with the settlement, don't withdraw the charges. Let the system work, let justice be done. But again, we are acting upon the advice of an attorney. And they tell us this is what's best for the city. And although it goes against every fiber of my being, I will have to go along with it.
Any further discussion from the council? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Fire.
Yeah.
Facial.
Yes.
Rosendich.
No.
Bargander.
No.
Wagner. Witzel.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
Spiros. Yes. Budke.
Yes.
Hendler.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion as well carries 8-2. Seeing no further, Mr. Becky. There's a motion to adjourn. How about a second by Mr. Witzel? Thank you all very much. We are adjourned.